very good morning, students. Welcome back to your art and craft class. So, from now onwards, we will start working in our art and craft file. And today, we are going to learn some shading techniques, how to make a picture using pencil only. Students, you might have seen in movies or in cartoons or somewhere in some videos that some people they are very good in shading. They sit on the pavements and they call people and they make a beautiful sketch of that particular person. Only white sheet and pencils can do wonders while shading. So there are some techniques, there are some ways with which we can shade the picture, we can give shape with using these types of techniques. So here page number 23, 24, 30 and 31, they all are related to shading. So today we will learn how shading is done. First is hatching. As you can see on page number 23, some hats are given to you. The first is hatching, then it is cross hatching, then is blending, and the last is stippling. All these are done with the help of pencils. You are going to use these shading pencils, and these pencils are easily available on the stationery shops. It has different varieties of pencils, different shadings we can do with the help of these pencils. So let's start. First is hatching. So we will learn how to use pencil in one direction. Second is cross hatching, means once you are using the pencil in one direction, then you have to draw the lines, you have to do the shading in the opposite direction, which will make a criss-cross shading. Third is blending. Simply we will use pencil and then we will, with the help of cotton, we will rub that portion and that will blend our shading. The last is stippling. Here we are going to tap our pencil. The edge of the pencil should be blunt, it should not be that sharpened, and we will try to do these shadings. I will show you how I have done. So all these pages have the same procedure we have to follow, and we will try to do these pages now. Let's start. Okay students, now we will start our shading. The first page we are going to start is page number 23. Observe closely the sketches of hats with different shading techniques used. Try to render the same below. So the first technique is hatching. Here you have to shade this hat in one direction only. As you can see, there is something drawn here, so I will draw this part first with my free hand. Okay, so now let's start. Just try to see that which part is little darker, so you have to shade that part a bit dark, and the part which is lighter you have to draw it lighter. So see, I am shading it in one direction only. The belt of this hat is little dark, so use the darker pencil. Avoid using eraser while shading. You can use eraser if your line comes out of the boundary. In that case, you can use your eraser. Okay, so the shade part. You have to use these pencils only, as I have shown you in my video, because these pencils are used for shading only. Here we are done with the hatching part. Now let's come to the next. The next technique is cross hatching. As we have used the pencil in one direction, now we will use pencil in both the direction, once in this way and once in this way, to make the crisscross. So let's start. Now I will move my pencil in opposite direction. You have to use your free hands. It's very interesting. This is cross hatching. Hatching is shading in one direction. Cross means shading in both the direction, moving your pencil in both the direction. You should know the technique of shading. Now the belt part. Darken this belt because it's dark here. You have to apply the same technique, that is cross hatching. Here we are. We have finished cross hatching also. Now we'll move to bending. Here you will have to use cotton. Keep this cotton with you. Use your pencil very nicely. This is somewhat equal to hatching, but here after shading it, we will have to blend it using our piece of cotton. Blending means to mix. So once you are done with it, take a piece of cotton and blend it like this. So you will see the change. Yes, students? Now with the darker pencil, simply fill this belt with any of your dark pencil. And after coloring this belt, again just rub it with the cotton again. See how beautiful it's looking. Again, follow the same procedure. You have to see that how the direction of lines are changing, and you have to follow in that way. Again, use your cotton to blend it. Here our shading is done. You can use eraser if your pencil part comes out. So this was the 3 parts. Now let's come to the next technique, is stippling. So in stippling, you have to tap your pencil like this to make small. Make sure your pencil is not sharpened. Use your blunt pencil, or you can tap your pencil like this and then you can use it. It will take some time. Be patient and try to do this. Wherever you can see that the picture shows a little dense part, tap your pencil a little more. This bell part you have to make little darker. So in this way you have to do. It is time taking, but try to do it properly. We are about to finish. See, it's It's looking beautiful. So now our page number 23 is done. We have finished. So this was our first page. So in this way you have to complete your sketching.